What's your name?
Max Dillon?
Okay, Max. Easy choice. Tell us where to find the weapons, or you die.
I'm an electrical engineer. I don't have access to those areas.
Then it's a bad day to be you, eh, Max?
Everyone quiet!
What planet is that called fighting?
You are all fast-filled substance! We got him!
You know, I hear jail's a lot nicer now. The toilets have seats and everything. No animals were hurt. Bad guys, on the other hand.
No more tricks. Now you must...
Keep talking about a weapon. I bet my last web Schultz is heading for the Special Projects Division.
You're Mr. Spider-Man.
Just Spider-Man. Mr. Spider-Man was my father. What's your name?
Max Dillon. I'm in R&D.
Well, Max, I need you to help me out. Be my eyes and ears. Can you do that?
Warning. Core overheating. Blast doors engaged. Evacuate immediately. This is not a drill.
My father left me everything he had. His fortune, Oscorp, and the disease that killed him. According to our medical records, it's moving faster in me than it did in him. The things he did to extend his life won't work for me. I need to find a cure, and I need to find it fast. But the most promising line of research was his old partner Richard Parker's work with cross-species genetics. And Parker disappeared over 10 years ago.
They've damaged the power core. It's overloading.
Then what? The lights go out?
This building's powered by an experimental fission reactor. If it explodes, we all die.
Great. Where is it?
With the blast door shut, there's only one way to reach it. These conveyors are bringing containers of extra coolant to the core. You can stick to things, right?
Oh, sure. The guy who sticks to things always gets the dangerous jobs.
The only sure way to stop a meltdown is manually opening all the coolant flows. I'll try to explain.
Was right. This is huge. And if it blows, it'll leave a great big hole in the middle of Manhattan. Now I need to find the coolant systems. Running out. Where's that coolant system? This is it. I can release the coolant from here.
they doing here? Take cover! Get them!
Busy fighting each other. I can use the time to disable these weapons. The only way this works is if I stay out of sight. That hurt.
Russia, crime organizes you. I had what you like ballet, right? Hell with it, kill him. Over here! Get out of here, bug, or you can die too! Everyone to me! This is none of your concern, idiot!
I can't work under these conditions.
Spider!
Try that at home.
You are dinosaurs! Spider-Man is nothing! Just another target! Go away, Spider-Man! And we will solve your problem for you! You are all flesh and no substance! What good is that? Now we'll see who is stronger. I saw something. I know I did. Everyone to me! Go away, Spider-Man! And we will solve your problem for you!
Could you maybe pretend you know what you're doing? Why can't they all be like that? Halfway there. Even one working weapon is one too many.
You want to die too? Okay!
And the judges give Spidey a perfect.
Damn, there he is! Fellas, I got him! Should have stayed in Moscow, pal!
I think I made my point.
I have him!
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
Everyone quiet!
I'll remember this. Not the fight, just how bored I am.
I have him! Here, everyone to me!
Tell you have other options in life? I'm not really sure you do. Ah, Herman. You came back. Must have seen my missed connections ad.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource. Or, as I like to call it, the shocker!
criminal, you said. Money, glamour, power. You're using it as a weapon? Come on, Herman. Think outside the box. You can make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
I'll get crazy. If you make me throw up into my mask, I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. Nice dental. Sorry I have to break it. Planet is that called fighting? You're using it as a weapon? Think outside the box. You can make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
I'm getting queasy. Make me throw up my mask and sending you the dry cleaning bill. Whatsoever.
I'm not letting nut jobs like you take over my city!
Nut jobs? What? Yeah, I'm not the one calling my weapon the shotgun without a trace of iron. Pretend you know what you're doing?
I'll bring this whole building down on you if I have to!
That might not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff in here. 9.5 earthquakes, so don't hold your breath. You know, I hear jail's a lot nicer now. Toilets have seats and everything. You have no options in life? You do. A shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage Killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's men? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak. Like that giant lizard a while back, or that dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of firepower that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys scared the Carnage Killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
Huh. You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing.
Now who's the thief, huh?
You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. And when my father died, he didn't just leave me a business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force. Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more. And we have provided.
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spider-Man only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back, together.
I'm still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man.
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them. Getting too far away from the action. Mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
I like hurting people. Let me show you. This is gonna hurt. Bad. Let's see how you do hand to hand. No more fancy stuff.
Here is great. Special tape. Attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Got eyes on the spider.
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. think of themselves as bad guys, but come on.
I'm having fun. You having fun?
Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
The great thing about a bomb is your aim doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm...
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to be in Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Is it just me, or am I...
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal. That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
Don't feel bad.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to be in Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys. While the task force is putting heat on them. Now they don't have any leverage.
Within a matter of moments, the car had been stopped and the...
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic?
Disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
It was my idea to hit the liquor store. You owe me half.
Deliberately moving really...
You're not so scary in person.
I almost feel like a bully.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in...
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Central Park, southwest corner? I bet I can get there quicker than the cops. Huh. Just a few blocks. As the spider swings. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
This is Whitney Chang with an editorial comment. Early polls on the Osborn-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man, despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
But I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality. None of it proven, but still, are these the people we want to trust with this kind of power?
Spider-Man, I'm out of here! The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise. Some days you just got it. Now to find the one that got away. Hey, wrapping up bad guys is my thing. What the? I can help you? Okay, Mr. Kraven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed. All units, officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
Never mind, let's fight! No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Fellas, I got it!
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? When you put forth this week in effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Back, what's up, Spider-Man? You're okay in my book.
You want me to let you go? Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Spider-Man! I like. Impressive. But you are still raw. Inexperienced.
I was experienced enough to beat your friends.
I am Russian, but I am no friend to those pigs. My name is Sergei Kravenov. Men call me Kraven the Hunter.
So you left me that note. Huh. Judging from the web, you're one of those crazy reality show guys who runs around naked in the woods eating bugs. How can you help me?
I can make you a true hunter. Not just a boy pretending to be a man. Should you wish to accept, you may find me here. Until we meet again.
Parker, why didn't you get me pictures from the Fisk Osborn press conference?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I've got school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. I gotta admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. Is Kraven someone I can trust? Kraven obviously doesn't know who I really am. He would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I won't have to rely on police broadcasts to find bad guys. It's not like I'd tell Kraven my real name. I'll be on guard for any kind of double-cross. I've never had formal training in it. Okay? Don't be nervous. I need information on Kraven and... Press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, he'll have you stuffed and mounted. Mr. Kravinoff? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door was open. Mr. Kravinoff?
Oh, I apologize for startling you. I am Kraven. Please forgive my theatrics. I merely wish to demonstrate my skills.
The videos online do that pretty well. I saw you take down that Siberian tiger with your bare hands, without hurting it.
Tigers are endangered. I simply relocated the beast for its own safety, as well as that of the local villagers. True hunters wish to conserve the natural world. It is where we find peace.
You're a long way from the natural world.
I craved a new challenge. I came here to hunt the monsters Oscorp created. The cross-species. The deadliest combination of animal and human. I ended their threat. But I grew fond of your city. And your city grew fond of me. And I decided to stay.
Except now you're hunting normal people.
No! Only criminals. Only those who prey on their fellow man have anything to fear from me.
So you're saying you feel a responsibility to... Excellent. Suitable for framing. Now that's a beautiful shot.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies? Cross species. Beautiful. Are they not?
I thought Spider-Man captured them.
An inadequate solution. They escaped.
So you killed them?
To save the lives of their victims, yes. But also in self-defense. They were deadly opponents.
I know. I mean, I can imagine. They all had superhuman powers. How'd you beat them?
I have trained myself to the peak of human ability, and learned many natural means of enhancement. Not drugs, like the scum who pollute the streets, but the secrets of native cultures. Herbs, potions, mysteries forgotten by so-called civilized man.